In this final opinion, concerns were expressed that video games, manga, and other animated productions may incite violence against women and girls based on, let me get rid of the captions real quick, gender or sexual orientation. Swear to God, bro. Like, women just need to shut the fuck up, bro. They just need to shut the fuck up. Swear to fucking God, bro. Holy shit. But when they're gooning over a fucking Resident Evil skin for what's his face, where he literally has a bare fucking out. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But whenever there's a mod for Demetrius or whatever the fuck her name is, in like lingerie or like other like you know, clothing that is not her regular dress. Oh my God. Oh, and that's not even anime, bro. That's a fucking video game. That's the Western fucking video game, bro. Oh my God. What are we talking about? What's good, YouTube? Yep. Somehow the West has managed to get Japan to censor anime and manga. It's insane. I can't believe it, bro. I cannot believe it. Anime and manga is such a unique medium that is loved by many, including people in the West, and all these boomer fucking West politician bullshit and other company motherfuckers ruining it for all of us, bro. All of us. At least that's what I think, because this video is called Japan is being forced to censor anime and manga. I mean, I don't think it's coming from Japan itself. I would highly doubt that. So yeah, this 100% because of the West. I just know it. Without further ado, let's hop into this video, shall we? I'm low-key afraid to watch this video, I'm not gonna lie.
Japan is being forced to censor manga and anime? It's time for the latest news out of Japan. If you were to ask a dedicated fan of anime and manga, what is a word worse than death?
Shower. Employment. Social interaction. Okay, I'm sorry.
They'd give you a quick and simple answer. Censorship. Adult content
makes
is
sense.
a huge part of Japanese entertainment culture, especially when it comes down to drawn or animated media like anime and manga. Whether it comes in the form of extreme violence, mild and comedic displays of nudity, or full-blown R-rated scenery, adult content is something that's naturally ingrained into Japanese media.
Facts.
But unfortunately, not every country which anime and manga are distributed to supports these spicy additions. And
I mean, that makes sense. You know, you can't have every single country accept what a tolerable amount of nudity is, or a tolerable amount of violence and gore is, and stuff like that, you know. But that's why there's ratings. Just rate the stuff differently. Like, it's not that difficult. If you think a shonen, which is normally made for teens, right? If you don't think it's appropriate for your teens in your country, then label it as mature. Like, it's I don't see how it's that like hard, right?
And as such, there have been several cases where anime and manga have been censored to suit the ideologies of several countries. For example, the Mitsuri bat scene in
Yeah, we all seen this. Like, China been going wild with the censorship, man. Like, especially when they like make the blood white, that shit looks weird. Like, it's borderline unwatchable at that rate. Like, let's be honest. But this is a pretty tasteful censorship. I think this is pretty tasteful. You know, like, I don't know. I have no problem with this specific version of it, to be honest. You know, it's still hot. You know, arguably sometimes when they wear more clothes, it's more hot. but that's just my opinion.
Demon Slayer, where her bare back and chests were shown, was censored in the Chinese version, as she was seen wearing a towel in that scene. Fans didn't pay much mind to it, and instead...
What? What? Yo, Malaysia, hold up. What is Malaysia doing, bro? Why is the Rumbling got pants on now? They got shorts on while they're fighting. Oh, poor person that need to censor this shit, bro. Imagine having to draw on every single frame a new suit of pants, bro. And what is this? Did my boy just become Jamaican or some shit? Like, what the fuck? What is this dress? Yo, Malaysia doing the most, bruh.
Instead found some of these cases funny, such as when the Malaysian version of Attack on Titan had the Titans, which were normally bare-skinned, wearing tight pants. Little did they know that things would eventually blow up in...
That just also goes to show, hold on, let me go back. Like, they censor Ani's bosom, right? But the men, they got their bare chest exposed, everything. Got them abs exposed and everything, you know? Like, what's up with that, huh? What's up with that? What? A woman can have ditties? Like, what's the difference? Like, I generally don't see it. I mean, they even censor, like, the crotch era, even though there's literally nothing there. Like, it's so stupid, bro. I know they're naked, but, like, they're not naked, if that makes sense. They don't have any genitals to expose. I don't know. Malaysia's doing too much,
when
man.
the Malaysian version of Attack on Titan had the Titans, which were normally bare-skinned, wearing tight pants. Little did they know that things would eventually blow up in an aggravating way. During the final days of October, the United Nations pitched the idea of censoring or even banning anime and manga, based on the idea that these forms of media were promoting gender stereotypes and...
Alright, go to any sitcom. Any sitcom. You'll find a stupid man, you'll find a dumb woman, you'll find a whorish woman. You'll find a very perverted man. You'll find... Like, you find all sorts of stereotypes in all these fucking sitcoms, bro. And they're just rated for, you know, for teens. Like... I don't know, man. That's kind of hypocritical. Like, oh, it's promoting gender stereotypes. Who fucking cares? Genuinely, who cares? Gender stereotypes are something that is, for the majority, a truth. It's called a stereotype for a reason. It happens a lot, so it becomes a stereotype. Like, it's like with Asians being smart. That's a stereotype. Whether you think it's right to say it or not, or you think it's racist to say it or not, that I don't give a flying shit. But come on, bro. Characters are stereotypes. That's the literal purpose of characters. They are always, like, they're always like meat sacks that portray, like, stereotypes and characters that just don't really happen or exist in real life. And then they, like, turn it up to the max. Like, that's how you write characters, because normal human beings are boring as fuck. What the fuck were we talking about, bro?
And violence towards women and children. Many fans voiced their discomfort with that development, claiming it was wrong on so many different levels. But things still...
Wait, what was wrong?
Violence towards women and...
Hold on. Okay, so what does this tweet say from Yamada? On October 29th, the Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women... Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's about women. Men stereotypes? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. A dumb father that doesn't do shit in the house and, like, only sits on the couch and, like, watches football, drinks a bunch of beer and all that, and just a fucking deadbeat. That's terrible. But a housewife, that's horrible. Yeah, that's terrible, bro. Imagine a woman loving a man. Oh, it's terrible. Holy shit. Published into concluding observations on Japan's 9th periodic report. This was prepared following a face-to-face review of the Nintendo report 9th, not Nintendo, my bad, on the implementation of the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women, which was held on October 17th. It's always women, bro. Can women stop fucking complaining about bullshit, bro? Can they just stop doing that bullshit, please? Holy shit, man. Women complain about the dumbest fucking shit. In this final opinion, concerns were expressed that pornography, video games, manga, and other animated productions may incite violence against women and girls based on... Let me get rid of the captions real quick. Gender or sexual orientation. Swear to God, bro. Like, women just need to shut the fuck up, bro. They just need to shut the fuck up. Swear to fucking God, bro. Holy shit. But when they're gooning over a fucking Resident Evil skin for what's his face, where he literally has a bare fucking penis out. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But whenever there's a mod for Demetrius or whatever the fuck her name is, in like lingerie or like other like you know, clothing that is not her regular dress. Oh my god. Oh, and that's not even anime, bro. That's a fucking video game. That's the Western fucking video game, bro. Oh my god, what are we fucking talking about? Holy shit, aren't there like bigger issues than this?
Women and children. Many fans voiced their discomfort.
Oh, here we go. It's a fucking woman, of course, this. Fuck it, hell. Madam Savvy. Oh, Madam is a hold on. I gotta rectify this. Hold up. Here you go. Madam, used to address or refer to a woman in polite or respectful way. That's a stereotype. That's a stereotype. Here we go. Woman of rank and or authority. That's a stereotype. Here you go. Here's stereotype, just in case you want to know. A widely held but fixed and oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of person or thing. She identifies herself as a high-ranked woman. That's an idea or image of a person. She is directly stereotyping herself by using madam. The war on censorship and protecting creative freedom is only beginning. The UN is asserting pornography, anime, manga, fiction, and is all harmful on the basis of gender stereotypes. Not only does it deny agency to those who wish to create, it denies agency to women to create the very same stories they would dare find problematic. The UN is exporting... What? Draconian beliefs in Japan and demanding the stifling of creativity. No such proof of these claims exists, just as video games never increased violence in anyone. Make no mistake, the people in power weaponized passionate... Make no mistake, the people in power weaponized compassion to get there and manipulated mentally weak individuals to spread their messaging. Damn it, the fucking subtitles again. The people in power want absolute control. Why use a word like bad when it good exists? Oh shit, it's actually... Oh, my bad, Madam Savvy. My bad. You're not a hypocrite because you're against this shit. My bad. I apologize. I was wrong. I jumped the gun. I'm sorry. I just get very emotional about this topic because anime literally saved my fucking life, bro. How corny that sounds, I don't give a fuck. It's just the truth. Like, I don't know, man. Whenever you mess with anime, you're messing with me directly, 100%.
Comfort with that development, claiming it was wrong on so many different levels. But things still took a turn for the worse because recently it was discovered that Western credit card companies such as Visa and MasterCard are now dissociating themselves from anime and manga sites in an attempt to force them to censor their content.
That has to be illegal, bro. My bad, I got the captions on. That has to be illegal, bro. There's no way you can legally do that. So, what you're saying is, oh, you're using our credit card? Our company's credit? Well, guess what, bitch? You can't pay this. You can't buy this. This might be just your credit. This is your credit, you know? This is what you pay for. But you're not allowed to use it on this. No. That's gotta be illegal. That's like going to the grocery store and you try to buy some strawberries. And the cashier's like, no, you can't buy strawberries. I'm sorry. You can buy it. No, you can't. I'm sorry. No. We refuse you to buy it. I'm sorry. No. This money, yeah, you can buy strawberry with it. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Bro, listen, man. Banks should not have this power. They should not. This gotta be illegal.
Ken Akamatsu, the creator of Love Hina, was unfortunately a victim of this, as his manga site Manga Z was forced to shut down.
What? They shut down his website? Bro, isn't Love Hina like one of the most wholesome fucking... Hold on. Love Hina is a really wholesome show. I mean, sure, there's some pervertedness in it, but it's very wholesome. Look at these images, bro. It's just a girl, like, having fun with her friends. And falling in love with a guy. Like... What? I am flabbergasted, bro. Love Hina? I would have, you know, understood it if it was like, I don't know, High School DxD or like something like that. But Love Hina? What?
Due to these credit card companies pulling away. In his official statement on Twitter, he said, "The website Manga Library Z, formerly known as J-Komi, which I founded 14 years ago, had decided to cease operations on November 26th. Although I have already stepped down from management, I'm writing this announcement on behalf of the team.
This fucked, bro. This fucked.
About Manga Library Z. Manga Library Z is an ad-supported platform that provides out-of-print manga as free digital content, generating ad revenue to compensate creators. Server and operational costs were mainly covered by fees from premium members. Reasons for the shutdown. The immediate cause of the suspension is that our payment processor has notified us that they are terminating all payment services beyond credit card payments, which includes other methods. Suddenly, all credit card providers, including JCB, became unusable, and other payment options, except for BidCash, were also rendered non-functional.
This has to be illegal. This has to be illegal, bro. Which companies, bro? Which companies can just do this? How can banks, credit card companies have this much power, bro?
On top of that, even payments for past months were withheld, so we were unable to cover server costs due to the lack of incoming premium.
Sue them! What the fuck? Nah, that's insane.
Member fees. After careful consideration, the Manga Library Z team determined that running the site solely on BitCash revenue was unsustainable. Even if a new payment processor was found, similar issues could arise again, and selectively removing content to stay operational was undesirable. Thus, we reached the decision to suspend the site. We apologize for the suddenness of the situation and for yielding to the control of the payment provider, which left us with little time to respond. However, through this experience, we have gained insights on the grounds for declaring payment service suspensions, the severity and duration of associated penalties, and potential countermeasures. In the past, for example, Love Hina was banned and later reinstated in Apple's ebook app, a situation that became a valuable case in protecting freedom of expression. We continue to refer to these kinds of special cases in discussions about protecting free expression. Recently, stricter conditions and penalties have emerged from payment service providers, posing a growing threat to not only ebooks, but to the Japanese content industry as a whole. We intend to develop...
This guy be racist, bro. This is just racism. This is straight up racism, bro. Are they doing this with fucking, American, fucking... I can't even fucking formulate a normal fucking cohesive thought. Just everything is going through my head right now. What the fuck? Okay. Are they doing this shit with, like, Western, content?
More accurate countermeasures as a platform that has been directly affected. We appreciate your support in this endeavor. So, there's a lot to unpack in this message, but the main point is that his manga site is being forced to shut down based on their inability to make money. And the cause of that is, of course, the fact that the Western credit card companies they were aligned with chose to step away from them.
Yeah, bro, I step on their fucking necks. Think I better fucking watch out.
This is a very terrible situation, and anime fans are absolutely furious about this incident. A fan said,
as they should,
from US-based card companies, trying to force an entire...
They can fuck with us, bro. You really think they can fuck with us? Do you realize how big the anime and manga community is? In the West alone, they're fucked, bro. They're absolutely fucked.
Their country to censor a major part of their cultural identity will just force Japan to seek a possible home-sourced card company, which will lead to other non-Japanese sites to utilize them as well to avoid censorship. What's worse is that the censor...
Although, the only issue is, not all of countries use credit. Here you go. What countries use credit cards the most? And it's Canada, Israel, and Iceland. The other countries with credit card ownership higher than 74%. Now, how many people use debit cards? How many or country? How many countries use debit cards? Oh, here we go. Debit card penetration for country. By country. Denmark, Netherlands, yeah, makes sense. Sweden, Norway, New Zealand, Belgium, Canada, Australia, Australia and Austria. What? Oh yeah, Austria is yeah. Never mind. Yeah, and United Kingdom. Bro, look at these numbers, bro. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, bro. It's this only an American issue, bro. If all the anime fans in America stop using their debit cards or their credit cards and just switch over to debit or like PayPal or whatever, they're cooked. They're absolutely cooked, bro. They're so fucking cooked. And so is Amazon. If suddenly everyone just boycotts Amazon from buying any anime merch or anything anime related, they're cooked. Like, people don't realize how big the anime community is, bro. They fucked with the wrong people, bro.
Censorship they're trying to influence into effect isn't the normal one we're from.
I mean, this is localization. I'm not a really huge fan of localization per se, but you know, the regular American kid, which this was made for, doesn't know what a fucking onigiri is, bro, or a rice ball. Sorry, my weep came out a little bit there. I'm sorry. But like, so they gave him a sandwich. It makes sense, you know. That makes sense. And this, another thing, I don't have a huge issue with this. You know, they're still great characters, regardless if we can see like 80% of her titties. Like, personally, I didn't watch Demon Slayer for, well, the plot, if that makes sense. So, yeah.
Familiar with, where only the versions of anime and manga for specific countries are altered. What these people want is for these products to be censored right at the source, meaning even the original...
Yeah, too bad, bro. That's not happening. Great job, Western society. Great job. They already hate us. They already hate us. They already fucking despise us because we pirate all their shit because it's not available here. Like, they already hate us. They already don't care about the Western audiences. They already don't care. Why do you think, like, manga sales don't, like, include the English ones? Because they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. Also, they get like barely any payment from the West anyways, because all these fucking greedy ass companies just take like a huge cut. Like, what are you doing? Like,
versions of anime and manga
fucking
being
morons,
distributed
bro.
in Japan would be heavily censored. This is a huge slap in the face, not only to the whole free...
Now you're just gonna ruin any like legal option for anime or manga watchers. Because if all the Western ones are gonna be censored, you're cooked. No one is gonna... Everyone's gonna be pirating then. Like...
freedom of expression privilege for creators, but also Japanese culture in general. These card companies have done this before with platforms like Pixiv and DL sites,
What?
removing themselves from those sites until certain content which they deem is inappropriate.
What? Okay, hold up. I need to check something. Visa and MasterCard refuse payments towards Pornhub. After the New York Times reported that many videos posted on the adult website depicted sexual assault of children? What the fuck are they talking about, bro? Yeah, whatever. It's fucking New York Times. Who the fuck gives a damn about them anyways? Anyway, so Visa and MasterCard already deny the hub. That's wild to me, bro. Like I said, I don't think credit card companies should have this power at all. Especially because it's a very fucking small percentage of the world actually using them. Like, America is built on credit, right? And you know why? Because Americans are fucking... I'm just gonna say it, bro. Because Americans are fucking retarded with fucking money, bro. They get paid every week. Because they can buy groceries every single week. What? That's ridiculous. Like, they suppress Americans in the credit system because if they don't use credit and they don't make these like irresponsible purchases that they have to like pay back with additional cost on top of it. I forgot the name of it. Sorry, I'm not American. But if they have debit cards, they only have money that they physically had or could physically have on a bank, in a bank. Honestly, the concept of credit is beyond me, bro, because I would never trust a company or a bank to say, oh, here, you have this much money you can spend every single month, and you pay us this and this amount. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I have no concept of knowledge about credit cards, but it just seems very foreign, and honestly, it just sounds like Bitcoin to me, not gonna lie. It just sounds like cryptocurrency, but it's legal. Or, I mean, cryptocurrency is not illegal, but like, it's I don't fucking know. It's weird. Anyway, so yeah, this is illegal. They can't do this, bro. No company should have the power to force consumers what they buy, or to refuse consumers what to buy.
It is removed. Some fans are even trying to make light of the situation by claiming that the world is now similar to Shimoneta, an anime world where all forms of adult...
yeah, if you don't know that show, it's about a world where they banned pornography. It's a very lewd show. Wouldn't have thought so, but it's a very lewd show. Imagine if you like refuse the outlet of porn to society, people are gonna be hornier than ever. Who knew?
Things were banned. Credit card companies actually hold a lot of power because they monopolize the use of online and card-based transactions.
No, the fuck they don't. Only America.
So basically, if you wish to make a payment to any sites, including anime and manga sites, it most often has to go through them. Which is why a situation like this, where they pull away from a company, would mean that the company has no way of making any money. And thus, the company is forced to shut down, all based on an unfair imposition of Western ideologies on Japanese media.
I don't think that's possible. Like, I think countries should be allowed to say, yo, you can buy this specific product from a foreign country. I think that is kind of less illegal, or, I mean, it still goes against, like, a very... I don't know, morally, I think it's very just strange in general, you know, unless like Ukraine and they don't want people to buy anything from Russia because, well, they're in war with each other. But outside of that, I don't really see a way. But let's say they say that, you know, like, oh, you can't buy this specific product from this country. So we censor it so you can purchase the censored version that we do accept. I think that is acceptable, right? At least they give you an alternative for the thing you want to have, which they don't allow because certain regulations or laws are against this certain topic, right? but credit card companies denying customers to buy some things that they don't like? Where are we? Children? The more I hear about the adult world, I don't want to be an adult anymore, bro. Like, it's beyond me that these childish fucking governments, these childish fucking companies are against all this bullshit, bro. What do you gotta get as fucking anime titties, bro? Like, why? Who gives a fuck? It's not like you're protecting your children. Are you? Are these countries protecting their children? No, the fuck they don't.
Fans are going as far as saying that Japan should stop distributing anime and manga to the West entirely, since they're the ones always pushing for censorship. Japan needs to give a big middle finger to the West and completely disconnect from it. These were the words of a fan who was rightfully annoyed by the situation. Some are calling out influential figures like Elon Musk to do something about this.
Yo, Elon could actually do something about this. Elon is like the fucking... He's like the Tony Stark of the real world, man.
Situation, given the fact that he openly admitted to being a huge fan of anime and gaming. Fans think that Musk will eventually start his own card companies and payment platforms that would eventually crush the ones currently monopolizing.
Oh my days, yo, I didn't even think of that. They can also just suppress the... They can also just overthrow the companies with another product that's superior to them. Imagine if Elon Musk makes a credit card company that doesn't refuse anything. You can buy whatever you want, like you should. Just like you would with your money, you know, if you had physical paper, right? Okay, maybe not drugs. But let's be honest, who the fuck buys drugs with a credit card? Are you stupid? Anyway, they're cooked, bro. It's even non-anime fans would switch over. Let's be honest.
The business. Some others feel that crypto should become the premier means of payments, putting...
No. I'm wholeheartedly against crypto. No. Its value is so it fluctuating so much. It's not even viable, bro. It's not even an option. It's not a viable option because only rich motherfuckers can know, or like, I'm not gonna like explain how cryptocurrency works, but essentially it's like this, all right? It goes up, right? The value goes up. Everyone buys, right? And then before it plummets, or before it reaches a really big peak, every day, a shit ton of people just sell their shit, so everything becomes worthless, and then your credits or Bitcoin is just garbage. You bought the Bitcoin, you weren't on time to sell, you're fucked. All your investments are done. It's over. Like, no. Crypto should never be a mainstream way to pay. It shouldn't even be a way to pay in general. It's dumb. It's stupid.
The current card companies out of business, and they believe the outcome of the recently concluded US elections could make that dream a reality. Interestingly, apparently, Brazil used a system called Pix that bypasses cards and bank limitations. If more countries copied this method, those payment processing holders would have zero power across the globe and would be forced to compete with quality of service instead.
That's facts.
Well, these proposed solutions do seem appealing, but it would take a lot of different things to come into place for them to actually work out. Taking notice of this, fans have decided to focus on looking for ways to fight back and punish the card companies directly. Many have suggested starting a war with America or even orchestrating a cyber attack against these card companies.
I don't condone it. All right, I'm not gonna publicly condone doxing or hacking into a company and destroying them from the inside.
This is why I want the entire Western entertainment industry gone, wiped clean from the world.
Huh? What? Okay, I don't really get what he means by that. Why do you want to get rid of Western entertainment? Huh?
Were the words of a fan who needs to be convinced that the Western entertainment industry is no sandcastle that could easily be kicked down. This is maybe a little extreme. Many believe that the best course of action would be to avoid buying from them entirely. And
correct.
So many fans have resolved to only using pirate.
Yep. Like I said, bro. You deny people trying to legally purchase anime and manga, which is already sparse to begin with, because a bunch of us motherfuckers are just, you know, pirating in general, like using illegal streaming sites and all that, and then you deny them, then it's gonna fucking, they're just gonna pirate even more. Wait, maybe that's the point. Maybe they hate Japan this much that they want to entirely rid the West of any revenue that goes back to them, because they didn't trade back in the day with them. Imagine that this is what all the reason, bro. Imagine it's because pre-World War I, they didn't want to trade with America. And then they did Pearl Harbor. Yeah, it makes sense now. It makes sense. It makes sense now.
Pirate sites for consuming anime and manga instead of paying through these companies. Depending on how things play out, this incident could cause a ripple that would affect Japanese culture and how anime is created. For now, we can only hope things go in favor of Japan and the rest of the anime manga fandom. In other news, Vinland Saga is ending soon?
Okay, well, I don't care about that. Okay, so let's recap this a little bit, right? The West hates Japan. Okay, maybe that's a bit of a unfair statement to make for me. The West wants Japan to censor their content, and they don't want to associate with any purchases regarding the products. I'm just gonna call it what it is, bro. It's racism, discrimination, and a bunch of childish people with way too much money and power. Alright? The same people that want to, like, claim that they're the most mature and, like, the richest and the most manly men because they have a company, a credit card company that everyone uses in America and outside. But meanwhile, they are afraid of fucking anime titties, bro. How they even afraid of real titties, bro? We're not talking about Tula Rue levels here, bro. Like, it's very tasteful. Somebody gotta burn these fucking companies to the ground, bro. They should not exist. They should not have the power. They should not have the privilege of deciding whoever uses their credit. Okay? They take you for granted. They take the people that use their services for granted. Even though the moment something comes along that, you know, surpasses their service, their insurances, like, they're cooked, bro. It's over. It's over. Anyway, that's about it. Take care, bro. Fuck the West, bro.